Yo, what's good YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a auto resetting mine for like a prison server. Well, technically it can be like for any server, but yeah. So basically, you break, let's say you have like someone playing and they're like breaking the mine or whatever. It will eventually auto come back and like fill in all the gaps and stuff. It will also like TP them, like if they're down here. As you just saw, it TP'd me back up. And yeah, so I'm going to be showing you how to do that. It's pretty simple. There is an even simpler way if you would rather do that. It's literally just gonna, I'll tell you how to do it once we get closer to that. But first you're gonna want a repeat, unconditional, always active, delaying ticks 10,000. You might want to change the ticks depending on how big your mines are or how small. Like mine, they're not too bad, but they still get mined pretty quick, so I have like 10,000 ticks. And the command's going to be test for at a x equals. This will be different for you, so don't just copy this command exactly. You're going to want to find the corner, so in my case it would be 42670. And then you would plug that in for your x, y, and z. And then dx, dy, and dz, it's not just the other corner. It's going to be like dx would be 40 blocks in the x direction. So you don't really just do like, I don't know, like you wouldn't just go to this corner and then the opposite corner. It would be you take one corner and then you gotta like sort of do some addition or subtraction. And the next is gonna, the reason I have that is so that way mines don't keep resetting while you're not there. So that way, I don't know, like the mines don't keep resetting, causing lag, even if no one's mining them. The next is gonna be chain conditional, always active. It's gonna be set block. And then wherever you want to put this chain of commands, you would put it like there. And then redstone block. And then coming off where you put the redstone block underneath, you're going to want a command that's going to be impulse unconditional needs redstone. It's going to be tell at a. And this would be the same command as the last one. Like the same, I mean not the same commands, the same chords in the command. It's just going to be tell at a, the chords, and then mine reset. And I also named mine so they know what mine is resetting. And then coming off of that, it's going to be execute at a, the chords. Actually, no, these chords are going to be different. These chords in that command are going to be like the inside of your mine. So in my case, it's a square, so it's pretty easy. And it's just going to be the bottom corner and then the top corner of the opposite side. So once you find out those commands, you would plug it in. And then after that, it's going to be tilde tilde detect. And then tilde 49. So in my case, at the bottom, I have sea lanterns. So it detects if someone's like on top of the sea lanterns. Or just anywhere. And then if you have a different block, you would replace sea lantern with whatever. And it's going to be TP tilde 66 tilde. Or the 66 would change with however high how deep your thing is. And what that does is it will, if someone's like down here when the mine resets, it will TP them back to the top so they don't suffocate and die. And then the other command coming off of that is going to be a set block tilde -1 if you have it on the same side as me. If not, you're going to have to change the tildes, or you can just do exact chords if you don't know how to do tildes. And then air, and this is going to be impulse unconditional needs redstone. So what that does is whenever the system goes off and it places the redstone block, it will break it, and after it fires off the commands. Next is going to be impulse unconditional needs redstone. You don't need this one, it's just more for like, I don't know, making it cooler. It's going to be place sound random.orb at A, and it just plays the like orb sound when the mine resets. The next is going to be clone, then whatever the chord what you're cloning is. So in my case, I have like this thing set up, so it makes it easier for like what's it called, for making lots of mines. If you're just doing like one, you could technically just like make this like what you want the mine to reset and then just clone it in, or you can do what I did and you just make like a stone structure and you add like concrete and stuff, and then I'm gonna have commands that will replace the concrete with other blocks. And if you're doing how I'm doing it, like how I'm showing you in the video, you can have as many colors as you want or as little. You could just have 2 or 1 if you want. It's up to you, and you can make it however much you want. And then oh, wrong chords. I mean wrong commands. One sec. I'm just fixing this so it doesn't keep going off. The next is gonna be after you clone it into your mine. So you would get like the bottom corner and then the top opposite corner, and then you would put it where the mine is. And then next is gonna be chain unconditional always active, and it's gonna be fill. Then the chords here mine. In my case, it's tilde 1150, tilde 11, tilde 29. That will be different for you. And then it's iron ore replace concrete 4. So that would be replacing all yellow concrete on that stone thing with iron ore. And then the next command is going to be exactly the same. It's just replace concrete 14 with whatever block. So in my case, it's iron ore again. And then however many concrete colors you have, you would have that many commands to replace it. And like in my case, I have the 5, and as you can see, I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commands. And then eventually, like once you start getting into like your better mines and you don't want stone in it anymore, you could do the same thing basically, but you would replace stone. You would have the whatever block replace stone. And so that would basically do what you see here. Replaces all the stone on the thing with the coal. And as you can see, all the mines look exactly the same. Like they all got the same designs and stuff. You could also add like a randomizer with this. So that way it gives them a random one in the mine. If you know how to do that. So that way you still could do it just as fast, just you would have more variation too. And yeah. As a reminder, once I get to 100 subscribers, I'll be giving this map away over on my Discord server. Also, posting a setup video, going over my setup and like how I edit and post videos. And yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and peace.
Let's go. I'ma make a couple stacks, do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get it faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others say